Yebo, yebo, yebo. Welcome to Watch Me Build It. It's been a while, I must admit. I got a job that's taking up a lot of time, but I've taken some time out to make a special video. I love chronographs. Chronographs are what got me into watches. When I was a little guy, I just loved the look of the watch with the 3 dials on the face. I recently took a bit of my cash and I bought a Pagani Design. It's a homage to a very famous chronograph that went into space, and this particular one has got alpha hands and patina loom. In this video, I'm going to do a flash unboxing and give you my first impressions of what I think is an amazing watch. Also super affordable. As I post this video, Black Friday is on the way, and if you hunt, you might even find this watch for as little as $65. So use the link below, head on over to AliExpress and see if you can pick up a peach of a watch for not much cash. Cheers.
I wanted to begin by just showing you how neat this packaging is. I've never done that before. This was shipped from the Pagani Design Europe-USA warehouse, but just really well packaged, arrived really quickly, about a week after I ordered it, and really in great shape. So I'm going to cut it all open and get the watch out, but I wanted to show you what a good job they did of packaging that to begin with. Alright, so there we go. We've removed the outer packaging, and yeah, this is the box. They keep it simple. Few scuff marks and what have you on it, but the box is neat enough. A nice magnetic clip on the front, flip it open. It really looks nice and premium, but you can tell the materials are cheap as can be without being horrible. There's a beautiful it's just a cloth, you know, you want to be able to clean your watch. And look, I've got white gloves on, so I don't think that's necessary now. I'm not going to make it dirty. Just sort of in terms of what's inside, a user's manual, an international guarantee. Yeah, it would tell you how to use the watch. I don't really need it. Familiar with the movement. And then yeah, this is the watch itself. Beautiful dial. Again, you know, on screen it never looks the same as it does in person. But just to say, there is a little tag, kind of gives it some sort of feel of authenticity. Maybe let me peel the bits and pieces off, and then I'll do the review proper. And I'll also get it sized up. Right, so there it is in all of its kind of unclothed glory, I suppose. All the packaging taken off, and I'm going to do a quick whirlwind outside in review. So we begin with the buckle. Let's go that way around. So it's a pressed shell, but it's pretty robust. It's got some nice polished edges, but all in all brushed. The Pagani Design name is laser etched in there, and it's actually very clean and very crisp. A nice solid clasp. I mean, way better than you'd get out of a Seiko, for example. It clicks closed well enough. It doesn't have the most premium feel to it. I must say, the feel is not as premium as it could be. And it's got a really straight diver's extension. I mean, this comes under fire from everybody, and I'm going to throw my voice in there. Why do you want a diver's extension on a chronograph with 100 meters water resistance? Don't get it. I really don't. Sizing this up was easy enough. It's just push pins, so they're really easy to sort out. And then you've got this Jubilee bracelet. Now, the edges are pretty sharp. They're not like the most refined edges, but they're wearable. I mean, I've heard one of the guys, he rasped a lemon with this strap. Like, he was trying to prove a point. I wouldn't want to do that. Like, I think it's very wearable. It's got that nice flex in it. It's got like the jingly jangly sound. I really think it's a great bracelet. Remember, Now I've got to keep reminding myself what I paid for this watch. There's, the brushing. I'm going to try my camera's new sort of up close capacity. Yeah, you can see a few blemishes here. It's respectable brushing, not like top drawer. I wouldn't say it was bottom drawer either. So I like that bracelet. It's 20 mil up here. It tapers probably down to an 18 at the wrist. And all in all, I like the bracelet. Okay, then we're coming around to case back. Yeah, look at this. Japan movement, which is the VK63, Pagani Design stainless steel. And there's a spaceship. And there's Saturn, or a couple of planets with rings. Would that be Saturn, Uranus? And yeah, a bit of the solar system going on there. Challenging the moon. It's more than the moon. Pagani Design goes way beyond, in our opinion. So really nice case back. There's the model number, the PD1701. And then this is called the Tribute CK2998. That's the bracelets and clasp. Those would be standard on any of the 1701s that you brought. The case is also pretty standard. It's about 13 mil thick. Someone in one of the videos I watched pointed out this is where the big difference comes in between the homage and the real deal, is that because of the VK63 movement, you need a lot more case and you get a lot less domed sapphire out of it. So 13 mil, not the thickest watch around, but a lot more made up of the case. I've always liked this feature about the Speedmaster homages. It's that bezel has got this flying saucer feel to it. And that's one of the most appealing pieces, or one of the most appealing design elements of these Speedmaster homages. The lugs are the turned down lugs. And that's one of the large differences that you'll find between this and the real first Omega in space that it's homaging. That has got flat lugs. The other big difference is that you've got pusher guards on this one. So the case is asymmetric, as it is on a lot of the Speedmasters, like the Speedmaster Professional. It bulges out on that side to protect the pushers, whereas it doesn't bulge out on this side. Now on the first Omega in space, it's a symmetric case and it doesn't have pusher or crown guards. So that's another really, really big difference. But all in all, yeah, the case is finished nicely and you've got high polish. Let's get closer. Yeah, man, this is my new iPhone 16. I've never filmed with it before. I only got it yesterday. And it does really amazing close-up work. There we go. So you can see your brush surfaces and your polished surfaces. Excellent finishing. Really amazing finishing. Then the crystal. So this is a domed sapphire crystal. It's got AR coating. You can get the hint of blue every now and then. It distorts right at the edge, but for the rest, it's a really clear view of the dial. That's different to the first Omega in space. The first Omega in space has got a really deep dome and it looks like the old Hesalite crystals. But a great crystal, it's sapphire, AR coating. Remember folks, €75 is what I paid over here. And then we're on to the bezel. So yeah, you've got it. I think it's an aluminium bezel, this one. I don't think this is a, although I don't know. It looks ceramic to me, kind of the way that the light catches it. It might actually be ceramic. I'll need to maybe just put some text on here when I confirm what the material is made of. Everyone's like a bit crazy about a dot over 90. It's not the same font as on the first Omega in space, but you've got your dot over a 90 if that matters to you. So there's your bezel, again, done really well. €75 without it being on special, really incredible. And then we're getting down to the hands and the dial. And this is where sort of filming becomes difficult. Can you see the blue glints with the AR coating? There's nuance that the eye catches that the camera doesn't catch. There's a bit of a sunburst finish on this dial, and it's a bluish color, like a steel, blued steel. That's what it reminds me of. And it's gorgeous. It's really very, very cool. And then we've got the Fotina on the hour markers, Fotina on the hands. These are the alpha hands, like the first Omega in space. You've got the 2 dots at the 12 o'clock marker, and you've got the white chronograph hand, also as it is on the first Omega in space. What is different here, the first Omega in space has got white hands on the register at 3 and 6, and then it has a silver alpha hand on the register at 9. This has got silver hands and they're all fence post hands. What about the movement? The VK63, when you get going, these tick 4 times per second. So it's a mechanical component in that part of it. Oh, isn't that a great shot? It's about the ceiling lights. Good Lord. I'm so impressed with the phone, the camera on this phone. Oh, I wish I had an affiliate link for iPhone 16s. But there we go. And the way the registers work, this is a 24-hour scale at 3 o'clock. This is a live second hand at 6 o'clock. And the only one that's really related to the chronograph is the one at 9, and it's the minute totalizer. And you can see it's not a jumping minute totalizer. That's sort of moving slowly towards the 1 minute mark. A jumping totalizer would wait at 12 and you would set jump to the 1 minute mark as soon as the chronograph hand got up there. But this one isn't like that. It just slowly sweeps around and it'll do 1 rotation per hour. Another feature of the VK63, well, it's not really a feature. When the elapsed time gets to an hour, the hand starts ticking, so you can only measure something up to 1 hour. But all in all, I'm super impressed with this watch, and I'm going to really enjoy this. I know I'm going to enjoy this watch. I'm going to break for now and give you a bit of a wrist roll. There it is. The Pagani Design PD 1701, and this is their homage to the first Omega in space. I'm really, 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 really happy with that watch. As we play out with a few close-ups of the watch, I want to encourage you to head along to AliExpress. I've got a few links below for different stores, and pick one of these up for yourself. I really think it's incredible value, a super enjoyable watch, and you won't regret your decision.